got Ben with some gems. We're going to go over this tweet from Ben that has quite a bit of traction, almost 5,000 likes. Then we're going to go over this article that's going to help us navigate through the hurdles of these market conditions. I think there's some important tips right here, 5 steps. And then at the end of the video, we'll talk about these NFT giveaways through the BSC.News NFTs. You guys are not going to want to miss out. All that and much more. Welcome back, Moneybags Rico. Let's start off with this tweet from Ben right here at Binance. Has just dealt with a 10 billion withdrawal stress test and it's still operating. This amount would have put every single exchange out of business other than Binance that is currently providing proof of reserves. Maybe it's time to give CZ at Binance a bit of a break. What do you guys think down below? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys, feel like this is going to help out with the market conditions, considering that is a significant stress test right there? Also, by the way, this doesn't mean you should keep all your funds on Binance. And we're going to go over these 5 steps before we get to that NFT giveaway, how to handle the current market fear and uncertainty around Binance. These 5 steps are epic right here. The gems from Ben. We got number 1, and it's always going to be talked about, is self-custody. So unless you are actively trading, exchange risk is something that you don't really need to have. The FTX fallout has shown us that even the biggest players could be acting nefarious. Self-custody ensures that another's actions will likely not impact your holdings and your tokens are safe while you sleep. Trust Wallet, SafePal, and Ledger all are excellent modes of self-custody. Exchanges like Binance, Crypto.com, and Coinbase even have built-in services to help their customers offload their assets to self-custody solutions. So that's going to be the main one that everybody should practice in one shape or form or another, right? Is, not your keys, not your crypto. This is one that I think we should talk about more, and I got to give it out to Ben. I haven't heard this one mentioned as much, so maybe you guys can help me out by smashing the like button, leaving some comments down below, helping the YouTube algorithm push these videos out for live cross-chain, right? With all the competing blockchains in this space, there is no reason to keep yourself on just one. Each chain has its own wrapped asset. Each chain has its points of failure. This can be handled by utilizing only native assets, but those in the decentralized finance, aka DeFi world, will often utilize wrapped tokens. Likely, a DeFi investor can't avoid wrapped tokens in their investment strategies, so diversifying funds across blockchains will ensure no single point of failure on that portfolio. This is a space that is not for the faint of heart and is not yet easy or intuitive to navigate. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, but I think these 5 steps will actually help a lot of people. I'm very bullish on the Avalanche network. I think that one's pretty powerful. And this is also just another way of saying, do not keep all your eggs in one basket, right? So diversifying not only, with having self-custody across chains, but next is possibly just removing some of your funds off of crypto altogether. There's absolutely nothing wrong with removing some or all of your assets from the crypto space. If the idea of losing your crypto investment keeps you up at night, you likely own too much. So I think that's a pretty good statement to put out there. If you're stressing and you're losing sleep, maybe you have too much in the market, right? It also states right here, for how long? Now is not the time to listen to FOMO. You should never, but rather the time to reassess and protect yourself. You can always re-enter the market. I love this right here. This is something that we should also get used to saying and spreading around, because if we believe in this space, obviously it's not going nowhere. So, you can always re-enter the market. This is another one that's really good right here. Diversifying your stable coins. So this is all basically, do not keep all your eggs in one basket and thin them out, right? Control your exposure. So we got stable coins. Risk is real, and UST taught the market that there is a real need to diversify among stablecoins. Take time to research how each is backed. BUSD, USDC, and USDT all produce reports on their treasury backing. With the ease of access to all 3 big name stablecoins, there is no reason not to diversify among them. So basically there's a treat right in between the lines. If you read in between the lines, there's a little gem right here. Like I said, Ben is dropping these gems. They all have this reports on their treasury backing. So go do your own research. So like that, you know exactly what stablecoin you want to diversify, if any at all, right? That's your decision. We got no market guru knows what will happen next. I don't know what will happen next, nor does the person on CNBC or a large follower account on Twitter. I believe that the space has a bright future, but I cannot predict tomorrow, next week, or the next month. I aim to have exposure that satisfies my belief in the future of this space while also protecting my family's financial if the worst case scenario happens. I love this comment right here because this is true. Your exposure, you know, how many crypto assets are you holding, whether they're stable coins or, you know, your favorite meme tokens, your Moonbags, whatever they might be. How much exposure to the market do you have? And is that exposure going to put you under stress within what you got going on with your everyday life? In conclusion right here, Ben states that the simple thoughts are never to invest more than you're willing to lose. And when you do invest, diversify across assets and platforms. This current period of fear will eventually end, and either Binance will be stronger than ever or the market's worst fear will materialize. I am working to position for both scenarios, and when the dust settles from the nonstop media engagement, I will be ready for whatever comes next. Because Ben is basically saying, I'm okay with my exposure, right? That everybody has to reassess their position. And with that type of exposure, I'm okay for the long term because I know that the dust is going to settle and these markets eventually will turn around, right? Obviously, those who are bullish in the crypto space, we know that this is going to be here long term, and this is just one of those cycles. Now, on the flip side, we do have some positive stuff. We have some more giveaways from BSC.News in celebration of the Red Panda NFT's upcoming mint on December 18th, which is 2 days away. They will be giving away 1 Red Panda NFT and 100 whitelist spots. So this, to qualify, you must hold one of these BSC.News NFTs, and I'm going to let you guys see what they look like. If you go to Ben's actual Twitter page, this is one that I really like. It's got the theme of Scarface, the black and white, the world is yours. That one's pretty epic if you ask me. Go ahead and give Ben a follow over here at Crypto Invest, okay? Make sure that bell notification's on, so like that you guys do not miss out on any of these fire tweets and him dropping some gems for us. If you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.